Okay, so today we are making pinto beans, and I like to follow a recipe that calls for 1.5 cups of pinto beans and 8 cups of water, but that's not really what I use. So because I'm doing it in the crock pot, I'm making a nice batch. This is 3 cups of pinto beans, and I set them earlier about 3 hours ago to soak. And I'm gonna bring this to the camera because I want you to see that dirty water? See how that water's kind of dirty? Well, I'm gonna go give it one final rinse. When I put the pinto beans in, they actually absorbed some of the water. Give me a second. I'm over here just doing a quick final little rinse. We want clean beans going into our crock pot. Okay, so now these beans have been rinsed again, and I am going straight to the crock pot with them. Now, the recipe I follow calls for a 1.5 cups of the beans and 8 cups of water, and right here this is 8 cups of water. But I know this is not going to fill up my crock pot, so I am probably going to need more water, which I have off here to the side. I'm ready to go. This is about 6 more cups. So like I'm doubling everything. So if it said 1.5 cups of pinto beans and I put 3, then that means it's going to be 16 cups of water, which is pretty much where I'm at. It also calls for a teaspoon of oil, which is kind of funny because most people who make pinto beans, New Mexican, they put all kinds of things. They use lard, they use ham hocks, they'll frickin' put a piece of ham in there. In my case, I wanted to use chicharrones just as an experiment, so I made chicharrones tonight. They're over there in the oven finishing, but I did take some grease, so we're going to get started with it. What I'm going to do is at the end, I'm going to add the chicharrones when they're still crispy with the beans, just to see how that is. It's just something that's in my head that I want to try. So, but regardless, that's about 1/4 cup of bacon grease. That's the grease straight out of the chicharrones. And 2 teaspoons of salt go in here. And I'm also going to add about 8 cloves of garlic. That's the garlic that's going in there. And then basically you just... Oh, I gotta plug in my crock pot. Give me 1 second. So then on my crock pot here, I'm gonna go ahead and set the temperature to low and the time to 8 hours. And this thing's gonna cook overnight, and I'm gonna make overnight crock pot pinto beans, and let's hope they come out good. I'm going to add chicharrones in the morning, and let's see what we come up with. Thank you.